Hi, Crickets. I wanted to share with everyone these great pictures you did. I love them. They're so awesome. I'll go back to the first one here. Look how adorable. I love the little Xenu and knitting the volcano. That's awesome. And then, geez, it's getting hot in here. It's really funny. More volcano and knitting. I look a little masculine here, though. And then more volcano and knitting. I love that the squirrel itself is all knit. I love them, Cricket. It's so sweet of you. I needed some cheering up. Hey, Jenwell. I'm still on my crying apology tour, and I'm still a wreck today. So I needed some cheering up. Is it me or is it hot in here? These are adorable. Adorable. Look at this. So flippin' cute. Aw. So cute. I think I might like this one the best so far. She just looks so sweet. And look at that. How sweet is that little face? And she's got super, super cute, fluffy little tail. So cute. And then look at this badass with all my puppets. How adorable. He put in all my puppets. Guys, that one. Get back. If I can find it. Come on. This one here. Oh my god. With my puppets in there. It's epic. I want to knit this little squirrel guy now. Look at what a badass mama squirrel she is. So adorable, standing on a little mountain of yarn. Looks like I'm knitting up some body thetans. Oh, I made it go. There we go. Adorable. And then I got my spaceship knit squirrel, little knit gloves. Why do I keep having that happen? So flippin' cute. And then the little rocket is knit too. I could knit that one. That one doesn't look too hard to knit. Yeah, I might have to knit that. Maybe if I knit it, I'll send it to Cricket. And she's the badass puppet master. Really, really cute. And then here I am with Xenu. Sitting on the arm of the chair or on my knee, I can't. Let's see. Yeah, sitting on my lap. That's adorable. Me and Xenu. What is this? You can't really make it out. So cute. And then there was another one. Yeah. Okay, these are the ones, some of the ones we just saw. Oh, yeah, because you did say you were sending them again because I didn't go through the first time. And I thought, yeah, here we go. Look at these. I love the graphics on these. Hey, Frotty. Casey, hi. What's not cool? I don't know. I don't know. This squirrel is awfully cool. I love the big, bold graphics with it. Little, really epic style art here. It's beautiful. This is awesome. Look at that. I love the brick wall and the big graphics behind it. I'm gonna have to pick one though. This is gonna be the hard part. They're also epic, but I'm gonna have to. This one, I love this one. I think this has got to be the one I use for my profile pic. Especially, it's already in a circle, so it'll frame it nicely. They're really epic. They're so cute. I love them, Cricket. Look how adorable. She looks like she's out to be a crime fighter or solve a mystery. Super sweet. Pearl necklace. She can, oh, my pearls, with Aaron. This seems mysterious and seductive. Beautiful. I think that's all of them. They're all so amazing. So, that was that. The other thing I'm working on is I'm still trying to get this Manning 8 hat going. I want to make an @ sign to go in front of the Manning. So I'm going to do that today. And I'm going to figure out how I'm going to cast on this hat. That's everything? Yeah. They were all so good. Cricket. I love them all. It's going to be really hard to choose just one or two. I don't know. And maybe I'll just have to rotate them out often. I think that might be my best bet. So I can enjoy them all. Because they're all so adorable. You did a really good job. I don't know what app you use, but you did a great job. I really, really appreciate them. I needed a smile. Yeah, just on top of everything else. My mom just called me because she's putting down the family dog today. It was not expected, but he's had some ongoing health things that it had been discussed, and today when they went to the vet, it's probably happening right now, actually. So I've been crying from that, and I'm still upset about calling out DOA. Thank you, Fraudy. Not that he didn't deserve to be called out, but Danny didn't deserve that to happen in his stream. So, I feel really bad about that. Danny still hasn't responded to my email, and at this point, I don't expect he will. I think if he was going to, he probably would have by now. But I don't hold that against him. He's in a tough situation. But it is sad. But I'm less sad about that because that'll blow over. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm still very sad about the Denver J bullshit. That was ugly, and I'm still upset about it. Anyway, I am going to figure out this @ sign so I can resume trying to get this on. Many people are still upset about it. Yeah, it was nice, the support I got. I mean, a lot of people aren't going to speak out about it, but the few people that did were very supportive, and it was lovely. They said that nothing I said wasn't the truth, and that they're proud of me and thought it was brave of me to speak up. And I really, really appreciated those kind words. That might be true. It was still inappropriate to do it in Danny's name. Danny doesn't deserve the extra scrutiny and hassle and frustration, and especially not right now at the start of their winter festival activities. Yeah. Anyway, let's do the @ sign. I'm just gonna do it up here, even though obviously it's gonna have to be knit down there. I left all this space on top as if I had to write the pattern for up here, and I don't. But there is you know, obviously a lot of pattern work that goes on up here. All right, let's do the at. It's going to be hard to do on camera, maybe. Let's just start. So it is, ugh, this is probably the wrong pencil to pick. It's a charcoal pencil. It's gonna smudge everywhere. There were only a few people that gave you a hard time about your comment, and they were the usual suspects. Had those few not said anything, it would have been a nothing comment. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Freddie. I was jumped on just by a few, and it could have been just a passing comment. Erase this charcoal pencil because it's just gonna be a mess anyway. All right, I'm gonna start over on this side. It was four blocks, and then so that's these 4 blocks, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming from the top here. Gosh, can't see. Light helps. What is my favorite song? Carrie, that's an excellent question. I don't know that I have a favorite song. So this isn't all the way over. There's a lot of really good songs out there. What's your favorite song, Carrie? Is it 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So over one more. And then these go down how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So is that counting that? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So down to ugh. It figures. I broke the lead. Hey Becky. Thanks for joining me. I'm not doing anything exciting. I was showing these really awesome pictures though that you missed that Cricket Cinema made for me. So kind of him. He doesn't even know me. I think he only subscribed to my channel just to find out my contact information to send it to me. That's how little he knows me. But yet he did such a kindness for me. It was really lovely. Really meant a lot. Especially when I'm having a bad day. This is not working. Let's try a different pencil. I'll just use a regular pencil. So I'm making the @ sign for @Manning8. Since I have the extra room, I thought it would be better branding to have the @ so that way it's clear when you see his hat that that's his channel name and his branding. He made me a mod yesterday. Probably should take me off his mod list. Yeah, Cricket made these. I gotta show them again. They're so cute. Come on. Where are you? Oh, I'm opening up the wrong email. No wonder. Okay, look at these. Look, with the little knit spaceship. Come on now, that's freaking adorable. I might just have to knit that spaceship. It's so cute, and that one doesn't look like it would be hard to mimic. Some of these AI crochet, if you really look at them as a crocheter, they're not physically possible to make the way the AI does it. But in this case, it's doable. I could do that. Anyway, look at this. I know. It's going to be so hard to choose. They're all so adorable. Look at this one with my puppets. He got all my puppets in there. And then I love the squirrel. See, like that. Oop, that would be hard. Stop it. Yeah, it just wants to go to that. That would be harder to achieve. See, is it focusing? I know, with the puppets. It's so cute. And my knitting needles. And then we got more knitters. Look, knitting body things. Look at those. Little army of minions for L. Ron Hubbard. And then, look at this. Xenu on my lap while I'm knitting. That's freaking amazing. So cute. And the little Xenu is knit too. All right, where's the other ones? Look, with a volcano. A knit volcano. Geez, it's getting hot in here. Yeah. Yeah, he did an amazing job. I love these. I've been wanting to do one for myself, but I've been doing other things. And I saw his work on Hey Carrie Ann. And I thought, oh, I should get someone like him to do it. So I basically begged in her chat. But I didn't have to mention it or beg too hard because he immediately was like, oh, I can do that. So it's really, really sweet. Look at that. Knitting a volcano. Is it hot in here or is it me? Is it me or is it hot in here? So flippin' cute. Just adorable. Look at this one. This one's so gentle and pretty. Yeah, that's definitely some fine yarn they used to knit this to make it so pretty. It's got such a beautiful halo to the knitting. I love that. And she's just in her little loafers. So adorable. And then look, oh my gosh. So sweet. They're so sweet. And then these with, I love the graphics on these that are coming up too. Unless that's on another page I missed. I think it is. It's on another page that I missed. So let's find those. I think it's this first one here. Nope. Why am I not finding the other ones again? I have too many emails going back and forth. Oh, here we go. I love the graphics on these. Look how visually stunning that is. That squirrel looks a little masculine, but I'll still find a use for it for sure. And then this one, oh my gosh, adorable. Don't mess with that squirrel. That squirrel will get you. And this, so beautiful. I love it. I think I might have to use this one first. I like how it's already in a circle, so I can make the circle my little thumbnail or my little profile pic. Adorable. They're all so cute. Just adorable. Yeah, Cricket did some really cute ones for Carrie Ann with her dog. Hey, it's Shane. Hey, Shane, how are you? I remember you from last night. You're officially jealous in a good way. Looks like a family portrait. Yeah, archery dude, a friend of mine made me these graphics. They're so cute. I love them. I think I'm gonna use this one first. So cute. Anyway, I should get back to the Manning 8 doing the @ sign. Hey, Adam. Yeah, did you see those? Agent Squirrel? I know, Adam, he did such a good job. Cricket Cinema did those for me. Such a sweetheart. He doesn't even know me. I think I've seen him a couple times in chat, and Carrie Ann's, and that's about it. He doesn't even know me, and he did those for me. So sweet. I know. Very sweet. So let's see, where am I? So it goes all the way to here. Why is that looking so much squatter to my mind's eye than this? But it's the same square-wise, so I don't know. I guess just because I haven't finished that part, maybe. So you go up 4 and then over how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5 or 6? 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3. It's 5. So one more. Is it just me, or does that A look a lot different? I guess it's just me. It looks the same, only slightly different. And then I'm going to have to figure out a circle around that. The logo looks like Manning 8-bit. What? I don't understand the bit part. Manning 8-bit. Illustrations for my book. What book? The one you're going to write? I don't think I'm going to write a book. But I like the way you think. I like the encouragement. So let's find, obviously that's way too big. Let's find a circle. Maybe the La Poubelle. That's a little too big too. Let's find a smaller circle. This little candle is still too big, I think. I need a compass is what I need. And I don't have one. The logo looks like me. Oh, you think it looks a bit like something like his aesthetic? Well, good. I hope he likes it. Oh, 8-bit is a stripped down MIDI music, early computer game music. It has that aesthetic. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I have no idea. Let's see if I can find something round and approximately the right size. It would help if this drawer wasn't stuck on something. Let's see. This is round and it's about the right size. Let's just try it. I've never done this way, and it's probably a bad way of doing it. But this will give me an idea of where I want the circle to go. Might still be too big. So, it's a little big, but I could do it inside the circle. Well, hey, let's look at a at sign in knitting and see if we can find a good example. Knit. Yeah, we'll do knit numbers. At sign should be in the numbers. Images. I don't see an at sign anywhere. Maybe if I type in at sign. Yeah, I don't see any with an at sign example. And even if I found one, it wouldn't be the right stitch count probably. But it's good to have something to use as kind of a basis or an example. But I don't see any at signs. Let me, knitting chart symbols? No, that's not it. Let me just type in at, see if I can come up with something. No. Knit at sign. No. All right, I guess I'm just gonna wing it. Try to get it, because I can't find an example. I wonder how many people I've pissed off and that just are being too nice to say anything about it. Wouldn't it be easier to knit the cap than add the letters, symbols later? Yeah, it would be, but that's not knit into the piece, and I like the look of it better knit into it instead of embroidered on top. You can embroider on top, and then there's another method where you double, what do they call it, duplicate stitch, and you take a needle and you copy the knit stitches over with a extra color. That would be easier. I should probably consider doing that. Would be a lot easier. But I like the look better of it knit into the piece, knit flat. And that's a whole other level of challenge that I enjoy in terms of 3D look. Yeah, no, you're right. It would give a good 3D look and it would make it pop and be maybe a little more graphic. So maybe just for the sake of speed, I should just do that. Just knit that and then duplicate stitch over it, the Manning 8 part. It's not a bad idea, Friday. I need to think about that some more. I might end up doing that. I have to knit the whole first half of the hat before I have to make that decision. So while I'm knitting, I'll contemplate that, see what I'm gonna do. I might just do what you're saying. I don't know yet. Anyway, let's try to see if we can get a good graphic. Let's go back to this again and just look at an at sign. So just type in at sign so we can get an idea of what we're thinking. Okay, so there's a bunch of at signs. And I gotta make this look like that. So let's, so a 1 thick or 2 thick? I think I gotta do 2 stitches thick because all of these are 2 stitches thick. So let's do 2 stitches down, 1 one stitch and then move it over till we get to the line. That goes down too severely. I want it to go more to the right more quickly. So let's try that again. Moving it over one space. Yeah, it's still not thrilled with that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with this. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. Get it? At all. I'm gonna have to find a knit example of this already. Or maybe just do a one row instead of trying to make it two. Okay, and that brings us to the line. It still goes down too sharply. All right. I got this. Maybe have it go over like that. Awful. Still awful. Just gonna have to keep playing around with it. Hey, Lori. You don't think people are upset with me? Those that chose to turn their back on you were never really there for you to begin with? Well, as far as I know, no one's like turned their back on me to use the bathroom. I saw your notice on. I'll leave you playing, but I'm going to go back to bed. Yeah, get some rest, Lori. I hope you feel better. Or get some sleep at least. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'm still contemplating that duplicate stitch idea for this. It's frankly, it's not a bad idea. It would save me quite a bit of grief. Oh, you have to work later? Your schedule? So, I'm glad you're not sick. That's good. I need to get some water. Make the other hat later? Make two hats? You're saying I need to make two hats? You know how expensive this yarn is? This is really expensive yarn, guys. I wanted really nice yarn for him. Make it a quality piece. And knitting takes so many hours. It would be a lot of... No, you don't have to. I'm just saying. Yeah, knitting takes so long. It's so many hours. I don't want to knit a second one. We're just going to do the one. But I need to get this at right. I think it's kind of crucial. To get right. Let's see. I think it's just going to be a little boxy. I guess it is what it is. It's going to be boxy. No. Why that type of A? Why not use a regular @ symbol? That would be cute too, Fraudy, using the @ and the Manning. I'm using this A because this is the A I used for the Manning, but you're right, I don't have to. I could find a better @ I'm just gonna try this first though. And if I don't like it after, yes, it's still, I'm gonna go over one more. If I don't like it after, I'll just see if I can find one already made that's acceptable. I should have gone down one more. Make it even with the other side. So Shane, did you go subscribe to Manning 8 and check out his channel? You really should. He's a great guy. He's so kind. And he's been informing people. See, this one is still not even. He's been informing people of the terrible practices of Scientology in New York City. And one of the fun things that's an extra bonus of watching his streams is all of the beautiful New York scenery. Like the other day, he walked us through Times Square, and we got to see Rockefeller Center and the Christmas tree. It's not decorated yet, but it's up already. So that's a lot of fun. All right. And two more. Yeah, and then start going over. But let's pop that back up. It doesn't go over. Well, yeah, it does on this. Yeah. Should I've gone over one more? No, that works. That would work, but the balance is wrong. I think the A needs to be bigger or the circle needs to be smaller. It doesn't look right. Let's see. Knit patterns. I want a knit pattern with an @ symbol, not a peace sign. Yep. Graphics chart, maybe? Okay. Maybe I'll type in font chart instead of graphics chart. Okay, we have some lettering, but I don't see any @ symbols. Oh, here's an @ symbol. Reject all cookies. I reject your cookies. Yeah, see, that's perfect. And it looks about the right size. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that's as good as we're gonna get, which is pretty much what I have just moved in. So let's duplicate that one. and give it a go. So we will just start somewhere. It doesn't matter where. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then up 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which brings it all the way up to there. It's going to be taller than I think wide. But then again, this goes around more because the other side, so maybe I should just keep going, trust the process, and then make any alterations from there if I don't like it. So again, it's 6 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Across. Yeah, it's going to be taller than wide. I don't know if that's going to work, but this is just attempt 2. Might have to take attempt 3 and 4 before I get it right. How many down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over 1, and then 3, and then up from the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But, okay, yeah. Over 5. Hey, Big Chief. You were there for some of yesterday's shenanigans, I think. I know you were here when I was crying. So embarrassing. Or, no, wait a minute. You were on the second stream. I wasn't crying on the second stream. I don't remember now for sure. Let's see. This one. How's that there? And 2. And then yeah, like that. I don't know, guys. It's a little too long, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's better than the one I did for sure. I think we'll go with that. What do you guys think? Does it look like a gnat sign? I copied this exactly, but this is how it looks actually knitted, and the graph sometimes looks different because it's a knit graph paper, so it's taller than it is wider. Yours seems taller and theirs seems wider. I know, but I counted the stitches exactly. Yeah. It's not great. It still needs work. I don't like it. But it's a lot closer. So I'll work on that. So let's widen it. Let's try widening it and try again. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll just start again instead of trying to erase that one and doing it. I'll just go over farther. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. But this time I'll go over 8, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think if you add one more angled square and take away the one of the up and down boxes, it would work. So take away one angled square in each corner and make it like that. Is that what you're saying? But then that would change this to make it 1 in between instead of 2. Anyway, we'll try this way first, just making it wider. And then if that doesn't work, we'll try something else. Let's see. I don't know how many I'm supposed to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be all the way up to here. No, add another angled box. And you would actually need to remove 2 boxes off the straight up and down line. Oh. I would need to do that to the A too, perhaps. Anyway, I'm gonna complete this one so we have another one to go by. And then I'll try to decipher what it is you're telling me and try to do that. Maybe I should angle this down and stand up and do it. That might be better for you guys to see what I'm doing. So, to go over the 8 here. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That just says 4. That doesn't seem right. Since I made it wider, I think it needs to go over 1 more. And then down to here. I think 1 more here. I think that works. What do you guys think? I think that's a decent enough @ symbol. Hopefully it'll knit up looking still like an @ symbol. You think you got it? I think I got it. Hey, Crazy Love is Love. Hey, how are you? Thanks for joining. I'm just working on a hat for Manning 8. And I wanted to get an @ symbol to go in front of the Manning 8. That way it'll be instantly recognizable as his channel name when people see his hat. I think that's it. I think that's the one we're going to go with. I don't think it's too bad. And I think once it's knitted up and in the context of the text, you'll be able to know it's an @ sign. Yeah. So now I just have to figure out this pattern, guys. I've been going over the pattern and I just don't understand row 2. And if I can get past row 2, I could just start cranking it out. But I'm stuck on row 2. So I did the first row, which was the cast on row, which was 12. And then it says to knit 3, and I did that. This is the open blank slate hat by Drops Knit Design. Here it is. Garn Studio. The Garn Studio blank slate hat from Drops Design. And it's got a little bit of shaping and work at the top. And then it's just flat through here. So I thought, well, through here, I could really easily just throw in the @ Manning 8 part. And it was the right stitch count, the right size needles, right yarn size, and free. So that's why I chose that. And because I like the construction of it, it's interesting. And it's an easy enough construction. It should be, anyway, if I could get this darn thing cast on. But I'm having a lot of trouble with row 2. I need an experienced knitter to tell me what I'm doing, because I am not an experienced knitter. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, but it says cast on 12 stitches, did that, knit 3, and insert a stitch marker in the middle of these stitches. But I think they mean in the middle of the next sequence of stitches, not in the middle of that sequence. Yeah. The thing is, once you're done with that, you're supposed to have 18 stitches and 3 stitch markers. And when I've done it like 3 times now, I end up with 16 stitches and 2 stitch markers. So I'm doing something wrong. But I don't understand this instruction of insert a marker in the middle of these stitches. It doesn't make sense design-wise to me. Anyone here a knitter? Go back to work. Thank you for stopping in, Crazy Love is Love. That's so sweet of you. Hello, DOA's Afraid. Oh, a fraud. I think you meant to say, yeah. I was gonna say, why would he be afraid? He has nothing to be afraid of. I mean, I'm sure he does, but I mean, not from me and not from this space. Okay, so I did the, where'd I put those stitch markers? They should be here somewhere. And I don't see them. But I've got other ones. Just get 3 more out. I'm gonna use the red so it stands well against the yellow yarn. Okay, I'm gonna do it again as I understand it and see if I can't figure out where I'm missing those 2 extra stitches. So it says knit 3, stitch marker. Come on, stop. 1 yarn over, knit 1 yarn over. So yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, and then it says to repeat that whole sequence, which was knit 3. So let's do that. Yeah. Did I do too many? Because that's, yeah, so knit 3 and then stitch marker, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, stitch marker. Maybe I figured it out this time. So far I've got 3 stitch markers down like I'm supposed to. And then knit 1, yarn over, knit 3. This looks like I might have figured it out. I must have been just too tired last night. It was a long day. So let's see, I have 3 stitch markers down this time. But see, it's not, it's wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not even. So I'm still doing wrong shit. I'm gonna try. Well, actually, I don't want to just pull that off. I want to do this one. I'm gonna tink back, which is knitting backwards. Literally knitting backwards, unknitting, and tink itself is literally knit spelled backwards, so that's why it's called tinking. So knitting backwards. Let's go back. Drop those stitch markers. Go back to the first stitch marker. Try it again. I should have at least counted the stitches once I had it up there to see if I was even close. So knit 3, stitch marker, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. I don't know. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 3. Stitch marker, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 3. Yeah, this is not right. I'm going to start all over again from the very beginning. I'm going to figure this out. I'm determined to figure this out. But they aren't making themselves very clear to me in this pattern, and it's being a struggle. I really want to get this cast on. So I'm doing a long tail cast on. I got my long tail here. I'm holding 2 needles together, so it's a looser cast on. I particularly need to do this because I tend to knit really tightly. But you don't necessarily have to do this. And so I need to cast on 12. That first slip stitch counts as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's just count that to make sure. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12. All right, and then you pull 1 needle out, flip it around, and start knitting back the other way. But you want to make sure you're not knitting from your long tail. You're knitting from the ball of yarn. So I'm going to pull that tail forward so it's not in the way. Bring the yarn to the back. And let's pull up the pattern again. See if we can figure this bitch out. Knit 3 and insert a mark. All right, let's try it again. Knit 3. 1, 2, 3. Stitch marker. Yeah, it says stitch marker, make a yarn over, knit 1. Yarn over, and then repeat. So knit 3. 1, 2, 3. Stitch marker, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 3. Yeah, it's wrong. Well, maybe not, because yarn over, oh well, I knit the 3, so stitch marker, yarn over, knit 1, and then maybe another yarn over. Yeah, that works. That works, guys, because I'll have 3 at this end, 3 at this end, 3 stitch markers. Now, okay, let's count the stitches. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18! I've got 18 stitches. I think I figured this out. So that yarn over is crucial not to lose, though. It's kind of dangling on its own. Okay, and then now I just knit straight across and make an increase on each side of each stitch marker. Yeah, it's confusing, especially different designers say things a little differently, write things a little differently. So even if they use the same symbols and the same, what's the word I'm looking for? Like if you say AE instead of, same, not acronyms, same abbreviations to mean the same things. Still, when they write the instructions, everyone does it in their own voice, and it's a little different and hard to understand. Says marker stitch is the middle stitch. Okay. I gotcha. All right, so I think we're good to start the next row. It says just to knit across this one. I have that one yarn over I don't want to lose, so I have to hold it back. And then, don't lose it. Knit. Knit. This is the yarn over I'm knitting into here. So I should knit that through the back loop, make it a twisted stitch. And this is supposed to be, pull that off. This is supposed to be on this stitch according to what I just read. So that's what they meant by put it in the middle of these stitches. So that one just gets a regular, oh no, I have to do a make one, knit, make one, and that is not a yarn over, that's a regular stitch. So just stitch, knit that, knit this one, and then this is a yarn over, so go in the back loop to twist it. That's sticking wrong. Let me try that again. And then we have another yarn over, so in the back loop again. And then I'm at a stitch marker. So let's see. Yeah, I should have done it back here. Yeah. Because that should have been the stitch marker. Ugh, I'm already confusing myself. I'm over this. Let's see here. I don't want to go all the way back to the beginning again, guys. I might have to. If I can't. Yeah, it's wrong. That's a yarn over. Let's just flip it back up. It needs to be twisted though. I think I over twisted it, but all right. So I think just to make one, stitch in the back loop, knit one, and that's where the stitch marker should be that I dropped. And then knit through the back loop. Did I make one where I was supposed to there? I don't think I did. Dang it. I could get this done better if I follow directions properly. All right, so I pulled that back off. Make one, and then stitch in the back loop. And then, ugh, guys, I'm gonna have to start this over. I messed it up. All right, make one. Stitch in the back loop. Come on. And then regular knit, stitch across these next couple. Here's another make one. So make one, stitch in the back loop. Knit one. make one, stitch in the back loop. The stitch marker's in the wrong spot. And that didn't go right. Let's try that again. Oops, I'm not on screen. Back loop. Don't split the yarn. That needs to be moved. And then knit these 3. I still don't think I have that second row right, even though I got the right stitch count that time. And obviously I just dropped that stitch marker. I need to get it back in the right spot, which I believe is right there. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I go back, I guess. And now I'm doing a purl row. So I hope I have this right. Bring the yarn to the front for a purl row. And just purl across on the purl row. We're not making any on the purl row, that's right. So that'll make it a little bit better. And there's our first obvious make one. So do I want to, I guess I don't have to do that one in the back loop though. So this is where the stitch marker should be on this section. Should be on this stitch right here. All right, so I'm still just purling across. Of course, that stitch marker's kind of in my way now. What the heck's going on here? Looks like I caught maybe part of a stitch from the row before. It's okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. All right. I might have just accidentally did a decrease. If I had those 2 stitches together, I'm not 100% sure yet. But I guess we'll count the stitches and find out. Should be 24 stitches now. After I do this, guys, I'm just gonna lay down and knit today. Hopefully get some rest and feel better and get a lot of knitting done in the process, hopefully. All right, let's see if I have 24 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 24! Oh my freaking, can you believe it? I actually have the right stitch count, so I'm doing it right. Which is amazing, because I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. You know, when you start a new pattern, it can be pretty hard to figure it out and get it right. And this still doesn't look right. There's something maybe a little off. I guess we'll find out But I'm going to work on this offline now. And I appreciate everyone's support. You got this, Antics? Yeah, I've had a lot of I've had a lot this summer, but particularly the last week has been rough. But you know, some weeks are like that. And I cried about it, embarrassed myself yesterday. I think I'm done with the crying about it today. I'm just going to rest and get some knitting done. So far, the stitches look good. It's even. I like the fabric it's making. This yarn feels great. I really like this yarn. I should say what yarn it is. It is the Riti 100% merino wool Amano made in Peru. Is it wool? Yes, it's 100% wool. And part of the reason why it's so expensive, like you can see this, just this one ball was, let's see if it focuses. This one ball was $16.50, and I had to buy 3 balls. Although, and this is the same yarn, which these don't have a color name, which is really annoying. They just have a color number. The blue is color 2203, and the goldenrod is color 2225. So yeah, that's what, 35 bucks just for these two. And then I bought a smaller skein of this black in the same weight, but different maker. It is an American yarn called Arbor, and it is 100% American Targhee wool, Brooklyn tweed, and actually it was more expensive, and it was a smaller skein, but such is life. So yeah, the whole thing was just under 60 bucks, guys, just for 3 balls of yarn. But that's because I bought really good quality yarn. I know. That's why I'm like, when you said knit a second hat, it's like, A, don't have the time. B, that's another, at least another 30 bucks. Because like most of this I'm not going to use. The blue I'm not going to use much of. The black I'll use a fair amount of. It's mostly just going to be this. So when I'm done, I'll have enough black and blue to make a whole other hat. So it's enough wool for 2 hats easily. But when you want specific colors for a specific design, sometimes you have to buy extra yarn and then just use the extra for something else. Crochet is a lot faster, and I do crochet. Let's see, do I have something crocheted here handy? I don't, because I took it out to the car. I do have something in here. Let me bust open this bag. I do have a little bit of crochet here. I do crochet. This is just cotton that I crocheted a long time ago. I never made anything out of it. But I do crochet too, and I have done crocheted hats. But I wanted the knit hat because I wanted to be able to put in the text. The blue in this looks very similar to the wool. Yeah, there's a reason for that. It's like my favorite color is like that pale blue or slightly aqua, like a robin's egg blue or a goose egg blue. Those are some of my favorite colors. Yeah, I don't have any good examples of crochet here. Just one more of the same thing. I was making something and then never made anything out of it. And then, I have this little crochet bag. I was doing like a little makeup bag. I like this stitch, split fan or whatever it's called. And then I was going to line it and put a zipper on it, but I haven't done it yet. Because this is one I was making for me. See, it's in my favorite colors, those blues with the greens. And I was going to make a makeup bag for myself, But when you're making things for other people, that it seems like they always take priority, and I never end up making something for myself. So I was really excited to make this for myself, but then I never finished it. I need to finish it. Needs to be lined and a zipper. That's it. So it wouldn't take long to do. I mean, the lining is just a square that I have to sew in, and the zipper. So, but yeah, usually I end up making things for other people. So I thought, oh, I'll make something for myself, and I didn't. Actually, I do have another thing here that's crocheted that I could show you guys. Let me go grab it. It's hiding on the other side of the room. I made, move these things out of the way. I made a French market bag. I haven't even used it yet. Oh, I know why I haven't used it, because it's not for me. I made this for someone else. It just happens to be in my favorite color, and I was considering maybe keeping it. See, it's fishnet, and then it holds a ton. Yeah, I'm losing connection. I keep losing connection. I don't know what the heck's going on. But yeah, I thought it turned out nicely. And the stitch you were talking about, that was called a single crochet, and it does make a nice knit hat or crocheted hat. But you wouldn't be able to do the Manning 8 on it like I want. It just wouldn't be the same. And also, I find, not always, but a lot of times crochet leans more to feminine fashion and feminine patterns. They don't always look right on a guy. I've seen lots of hippie guys wear those little crocheted caps, and those are cute, especially in the summer, but it's not like a winter hat look that I'm going for. Anyway, thank you, Frotty, for being here. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. Much love to you guys. I'm going to keep working on this. Have a great day. Bye.